Welcome to his house, where we gon' run our mouth, while sipping purty, that's purty, yeah, that's on me. Hey y'all, what's up, purties? Alright, those who are new to the his house, welcome. Those who are returning, welcome back, my purties. On me. Yeah, so basically we're here to talk about the Joseline Hernandez and Big Lex situation. Shout out to Big Lex because she doing her big thing. Got a show just like Joseline got her show. Shout out to Joseline, the real Puerto Rican princess as well. They're both doing good things. But apparently there was beef between Joseline and Big Lex due to the ballistic situation. How about the whole time I'm watching his situation with Big Lex, I thought the dude in braids was ballistic. Then I was like, nah, that ain't ballistic. He looks totally different. Them braids made his head like look a little bit of swole. Just a little bit. Like, I don't think braids, cornrows is his look. But he got some good hair though. But I mean, that's what he gonna do. He definitely ain't gonna have none of the ladies hollering at him after that. That's cool though. You know, maybe that was the point. But I realized it had to have been ballistic in those photos because he was the one yelling and screaming and acting like he was trying to break them up, which he did have his hands on Joseline. But he also seemed like he wanted her to get her look in too, because if you don't know, Big Les was saying a lot of stuff about both of them, talking about calling ballistic old and like washed up, talking about she didn't want to talk to him and he wanted to talk to her so bad, and Joseline was mad and this and that. And then it got so crazy because you saw Big Lex in the movie screens talking about pull up. But in her defense, I still don't feel like it was a fair fight. And yes, people said she was jumped. I would say yes, she kind of was. And kind of was not. So let's get into the brawl with Big Lex and Joseline. Okay, yeah. So first of all, I am glad that Joseline, finally met somebody in person. Because people, they be talking, they, like, you thought I wasn't going to pull up, but why everybody thought that, the woman in the blue shirt was a dude? Like, I literally thought it was a dude too. And I was like, wait a minute. This woman is hitting on this other woman. What the freak they do that at? Kicking it. I mean, this man is hitting on another woman, but it was a whole woman the whole time. Then I realized, oh, that's that woman. Yeah. Hold up. Was that Mimi old friend? No, that was the other girl's, Ariana, I think's friend or whatever. Who was Mimi's friend? No, I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about Black Ink. Damn, I'm tripping. Anyway, don't mind me. But yeah, so her and Joseline are really cool now. And she even got so mad at the girl for drawing the drink and went out there and chased her. Like, they both like they was popped off or something. Like, well, I don't know. Well, Joseline to me seemed normal to be. Everybody was like, she looked crazy. I would hate to go for Joseline. Hate her to be mad at me. But to me, honestly, if you're gonna fight, that's the way you need to fight, because she got called out. And to be honest, I don't normally throw hands, right? But that's definitely what I do, opposed to pow, right? Because I'm old school. But but it's like, if I do have to throw hands, I'm throwing them like that. Like, you want to bring that out of me, baby, you going to see the other side of me that you wanted to see. And so everything she was doing is exactly what I would have done. So if that was crazy, then I guess I'm crazy, because I didn't think she was doing nothing crazy. I feel like she was like, you wanted me, you called me, and I don't like you, you don't like me. It is what it is. Because to be honest, the whole time I was thinking like, oh, I know like one or two people, maybe one that I could do that too, easily, effortlessly, and that would just be exactly how I would do them, for real. But one thing I will say is, I don't think it was a fair fight, because first of all, the dude stud jumped in, and she got some licks in. Then you had like 6 bodyguards around. How you gonna have a fight in bodyguards? Like, the freak. This ain't no TV show, so let them throw hands or just keep him pushing, because them dudes is like 300, 400 pounds, and you really thinking you're gonna get a lick in, or you gonna really have a chance and throw some licks if it's 300, 400 men standing around. At one point, one of them was on top of Big Lex while she was on the ground. He had his hands, body touching her, whatever. And later, Joseline slapped him real hard for trying to slow her down, too. But one thing I will say, at that very moment, that was not the beginning of the fight. We did not see it because at that point, Big Leg's wig was already gone. It was nowhere to be found. Her hair was gone and her shirt was already ripped, so tease was exposed. And to be honest, I've had a fight before with a linebacker girl one time in school, but the fact was the girl was going for my bra to undo it, and you can't really fight like that for real when your titties is slanging, right? Okay, but anyway, your tees, okay? But anyway, so the fact that the girl had no bra on, the fact that the girl did not have no support to cover it up. At least mine was covered up. Like, my shirt was still on. It's just that she snapped my bra. And the whole time I felt subconscious about that, and I really couldn't even get to her like I wanted to. But the fact, if you step up, if you make a move, everybody in the whole world is going to see your girls. You can't even really fight like that. You can't. If I would have been in a fight and I know my girl's exposed, that's like one of my fears, though. It's like I was always hating it, especially after I fought that girl who took my bra, like my stuff being exposed, because you might not care, but you don't want everybody in your business like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like 1,000 people around. So how you gonna move? You really can't move but in a corner. People walking, people doing this and that. It was some people around, so they really weren't fair. I feel like, they really need to do like some AMA fighting or whatever for real. Cause that boxing stuff, it's cute, but that stuff be hurting your hands for real, for real. I feel like they just need to get in the AMA ring where you just have fists, no gloves. I ain't saying they gotta like body slam each other and all that stuff they be doing the AME, jumping off the fence and stuff like that unless they want to. But yeah. Due to the fact that she had licks from different people and bodyguards was on her and stuff like that. And she couldn't even move because there was so many people around, and her bra she was exposed. And I feel like that's why it wasn't fair. And in fact, at that point, that's why I feel like she wasn't really fighting back, because literally one man had to come over there and try to like cover her up. So yeah, Joseline did her thing, big girl thing, like she was mad. You could tell she was mad, she was heated, and she would have probably took it there. But at the same time, is like Lex didn't stand a chance, and so Lex did. It was apparently a 911 call, alleging that it was Big Lex talking about, she had just got jumped or whatever. She used those terms allegedly. So, and then they came and picked up Joseline or whatever. And so yeah, if it had been under different circumstances and Ballistic went up there yelling at the girl or in her face, and because I'm sure she was like, get that girl, because she was talking all that mess, this and that, hurting his ego and this and that. But maybe not. But I just don't feel like that was fair because of that. Because at the end of the day, like, you don't even have nowhere to move around. Because if I'm gonna squab with you, like, I'm going to be over here, I'm going to be over there, I'm going to be over there. I might be on top of your head at the end of the day. I might be on top of your shoulders, body slamming you like I'm an AMA fighter, for real, for real. Like, our best is off. Once you say you want to go around, I ain't had one in a minute, because like I said, I blacked out, and somebody else be fighting my battles for me. But hopefully that won't be the case. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you want it, baby, I'm going to bring it to your jugular, period, point blank. And I'm not saying that Lex would have beat Joseline, but what I'm saying is it was not a fair fight, because Lex, it's like a pretty girl too, but I ain't saying that she won't.
And that's on me. All is allegedly, that's pretty. They say that we pretty. You like when you do dirty. It's so thirsty, sipping that pretty. It's so freaky dirty. Body getting bigger, like stick figures.